I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. Or is it? Welcome back to Scotty's Movies. And last night I went to watch Barbie at my local Cineworld, and I'm going to tell you what I thought of it. So, yeah, firstly, I do want to say that the cinema was packed. Yeah, my screen was probably, I would say, not completely full, but probably about 95% full. And just the whole cinema was just packed out. It's the first time this year I've been to the cinema, and bear in mind I go nearly every week or every other week at least, because I have a Cineworld card. But it's the first time this year as I struggled to park in the car park. It took me about 10 minutes to find a space, and I've not seen it like that for a long, long time. So that is good that we've got cinemas getting packed out this weekend. And I'm sure a lot of it is to do with Barbie and, of course, Oppenheimer, which is also released on the same day. So on to Barbie then. So, yeah, the Barbie basically tells the story of Barbie, and she one day has a sort of epiphany where she says to her fellow Barbies, you ever think about dying? You've seen this in the trailer. And things start to go wrong, and in order to I think find out what's going on, she ventures into the real world. And I'm not going to say any more about the plot from there. But yeah, so this stars obviously Margot Robbie as Barbie, stereotypical Barbie as she's known. And yeah, for starters, you can't get better casting than Margot Robbie. She's just, she is Barbie. It's fantastic casting there, and she plays this role great. You've also got Ryan Gosling as Ken, and I remember when this first was sort of announced, I just remember thinking, okay, Margot Robbie, great, and then it was like, Ryan Gosling, really? Well, no, Ryan Gosling is fantastic in this movie. He's probably the one of the high points of it. He's very, very good, and you've also got in there quite a few actors. You've got Will Ferrell, Kate McKinnon. She plays a Barbie as well. You've got America Ferrera, I believe her name is. I've heard of her, but I can't think where she's from. I should know this. Also Michael Cera, and you've got Helen Mirren as the the narrator. Sorry. Well, yeah, you've got basically the world of Barbie as you see it, with like every basically woman there is Barbie, and every man there is Ken, and you're living in kind of like you live in the Barbie dream houses and everything. Now, as a father of a now 10-year-old that grew up playing with Barbies, I was familiar with a lot of the stuff that I've seen in this film, like your dream houses and just the car and everything. And first off, I've got to just say, the look of this film is fantastic. The set design and the costumes, it just looks like the toys just looks like Barbie. And for any kids that do watch this, it's just gonna be like looking at the toys basically. I thought that side of it was fantastic. This is directed by Greta Gerwig, who directed, I believe, Little Women and Lady Bird, which I've heard of, but I've not actually seen. So I'm not actually familiar with her previous directed work. There's a few laughs in there. It's not the most hilarious film in the world, but there's quite a few laughs in there. Most of them probably coming from Ken. who we said previously is great. And when I say Ken, I mean Ryan Gosling's Ken. Well, probably maybe some of the other Kens as well. There is a few cameos in there, wasn't expecting. There was one I didn't know about, but there was a couple of unexpected either as well. And the music's good. You would have heard, I think there's a song on the, excuse me, trailer, Dua Lipa song that's doing the rounds at the minute. And there's also a sort of a version of Barbie Girl. It's not the obviously original. Dua Lipa, I believe, is one of the Barbies as well in the film. I didn't actually clock her myself, but I believe she is one of them. And yeah, generally, I really enjoyed this film. There's a lot of sort of men bashing in there, but it's kind of, yeah, that's the sort of direction it goes. But yeah, and one other thing, it was it's a 12A as well, because there is a sort of a bit of an F-bomb in there. But I was surprised at the sort of direction it went. Where is this for kids? You know, it's younger kids will probably love the look of it and how it, you know, with I'll say all the dream houses and just the first half of this movie is proper Barbie. It gets a bit different when it goes to the real world, but yeah, overall I did enjoy this movie, and yeah, it was good fun. Would I recommend you see it at the cinema? Yeah, because I think this weekend has been all about Barbieheimer, as it's been known. And people are, going to watch Barbie, people are going to watch Oppenheimer, or people are going to watch both. And I think you should support your cinema and yeah, see this on the big screen. It's definitely worth a watch. And yeah, so yeah, what am I going to give Barbie? I'm going to give this 7.5 out of 10. It did go in a slightly different direction than I thought it would. It's a very odd and weird film. It's hard to explain. You kind of just got to see it. It is weird, but yeah, I'll give it 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, comment down below if you've seen this movie or if you want to see this movie, or if you're going to watch Oppenheimer this weekend. I'm sure a lot of you are. I'll be on this personally. It's not one I'm that too fussed about, but we'll see. Yeah, don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for some more reviews. Bye guys.